If you're planning your first Royal Caribbean cruise, you might be wondering, what exactly does your cruise fare cover? From dining and entertainment to internet and room service, this video breaks down exactly what's included, what costs extra, and how to get the most out of your vacation. Let's start with your stateroom accommodations. No matter what stateroom you book, whether it's an interior cabin or a suite, you'll get a private room with a bathroom, daily housekeeping, a TV, a safe, mini fridge, and enough storage space to keep things organized. Although newer ships and higher cabin classes have a lot of storage, I find space limited on smaller vessels, so be sure to keep that in mind when you're making your packing list. Your stateroom attendant might surprise you with a towel folded into a swan, elephant, or another cute creature waiting on your bed. I've often returned to find towel animals wearing my sunglasses or hat. It's a small touch, but a fun highlight, especially when you're sailing with kids. When it comes to towels for the pool or beach, Royal Caribbean provides them free of charge. You'll find towel stations on the pool deck, and you can also grab some fresh towels before heading ashore on port days. Just make sure you return them, or you'll find unreturned towel charges added to your onboard account. If you're in a suite, you'll enjoy a few extra perks like priority boarding, concierge service, access to the suite lounge, and exclusive dining at Coastal Kitchen. For guests in the highest tier Star Class suites, there's even a Royal Genie, a kind of personalized concierge who can help with dining reservations, show seating, and personalized experience throughout your cruise. But whether you're in a suite or an interior cabin, your stateroom is designed to be a clean, comfortable place to relax after a full day of fun at sea. Now let's talk food, because Royal Caribbean includes a lot of dining options in your cruise fare, and you definitely won't go hungry. First up is the main dining room. Royal Caribbean's full-service sit-down restaurant that's included on every sailing. You can expect multi-course dinners with a rotating menu each night, along with breakfast and lunch service most days. The breakfast and lunch menus feature the same dishes you'll find at the buffet, but they're served in a quieter, more relaxed setting. It's a great option if you prefer to sit down and be waited on instead of grabbing food yourself. The food on Royal Caribbean is consistently high quality, and the service is always fantastic, especially if you dine with the same waitstaff each night. Next is the Windjammer Cafe, Royal Caribbean's main buffet. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and offers a little bit of everything. Eggs and bacon in the morning, international dishes at lunch, and plenty of comfort food at dinner. It's casual, convenient, and there's something for just about everyone. That said, the Windjammer can get crowded, especially on embarkation day and during sea day lunches. But the variety and quality make it a reliable go-to throughout your cruise. Now, depending on your ship, you'll also find several complimentary restaurants and snack spots. They're perfect for a great bite or a late-night snack. These include Sorrento's Pizza, Cafe Promenade, El Loco Fresh, The Doghouse, Park Cafe, Mini Bites, Vitality Cafe, and the Solarian Bistro. These venues vary by ship, but they're all included, and each one offers its own unique theme and atmosphere. Whether you're grabbing a slice of pizza after a show or sitting down for a light lunch by the pool, there's no shortage of options. The bottom line is you can easily sail for a full week and never spend a dime on extra food, which is how I usually cruise. But while Royal Caribbean includes a ton of dining in your cruise fare, there are also specialty restaurants on board that cost extra if you're looking to upgrade your dining experience. These venues offer a more intimate setting and unique menus that you won't find at the buffet or main dining room. Some charge a flat cover fee, while others are a la carte. A few of my favorite options include Chop's Grill for steak, Giovanni's Italian Kitchen for pizza and pasta, and Izumi for sushi or teppanyaki. There's also Wonderland, which serves creative, experimental dishes that are just as fun to look at as they are to eat. Most cruises also have Johnny Rockets, which offers free breakfast but comes with a small charge for the rest of the day. You don't need to visit a specialty restaurant to have great food, but if you're celebrating or just want something different, it might be worth budgeting for 1 or 2 nights. And if you're planning to try several venues, consider booking a specialty dining package before your cruise. It can save you quite a bit compared to paying at the individual restaurants. Now, when it comes to drinks, the basics are included in your cruise fare, but others come at a cost. The free drinks include tap water, iced tea, lemonade, basic juices at breakfast, hot chocolate, and regular brewed coffee and tea. You can grab free drinks at all the bars and restaurants around the ship. But if you want soda, bottled water, specialty coffee, alcohol, or mocktails, those cost extra. Royal Caribbean offers several drink packages to make things easier. The deluxe beverage package covers everything from cocktails to specialty coffees at a price of $60 to $100 per person per day. The refreshment package includes non-alcoholic options like soda, bottled water, and lattes at $30 to $40 per person per day. And the soda package is just what it sounds like, unlimited soft drinks and a souvenir cup at around $15 per person per day. The prices vary by ship and sailing, but you'll always save money buying packages before your cruise through the cruise planner. And if the price drops later, you can usually cancel and rebook at the lower rate. To make the drink package worth it for you, you'll need to consume around 6 to 8 beverages per day. Otherwise, you can just pay per drink. Royal Caribbean also allows you to bring up to 2 bottles of wine or champagne per stateroom, as long as it's in your carry-on bag. You can consume the bottle in your cabin for free or in a restaurant as long as you pay the corkage fees. One of the best parts of cruising with Royal Caribbean is the entertainment. And the good news is, most of it is already included in your cruise fare. Every ship offers nightly shows in the main theater with original productions, comedy acts, and the popular Love and Marriage game show. Depending on the ship, you might see Broadway-style productions like Mamma Mia, Hairspray, or Grease, all performed by professional cast members and backed by impressive staging and production value. On some ships, the entertainment goes way beyond the stage. Oasis-class ships have the AquaTheater, where divers and acrobats perform over the back of the ship in a high-energy water show you'll never forget. Other ships feature ice skating performances in Studio B, where professional skaters perform routines with lighting, music, and even snow effects, all while sailing on a rocky ocean. Beyond the headliner shows, you'll find live music on the pool deck, in the lounges, piano sing-alongs, game shows, and karaoke throughout the cruise. There's always something happening at night, whether you want to grab a drink and enjoy a jazz set or stay up for the adults-only comedy. All these entertainment options are included in your cruise fare. There's no ticket to buy and no cover charge. The only thing to keep in mind is that for most of the popular shows, and especially on the bigger ships, you may need to reserve your seat in advance. It doesn't cost anything, but it's worth doing early through the Royal Caribbean app or one of the onboard kiosks to make sure you don't miss your seat. Royal Caribbean is known for having some of the most action-packed ships at sea, and the best part is, a lot of the fun is included. Of course, you've got your classic pool areas, hot tubs, and sun decks, which are perfect for relaxing with a drink in hand. But many ships also feature water slides, splash zones for kids, and the FlowRider surf simulator, a personal favorite that lets you bodyboard or surf on a continuous wave right at the back of the ship. But if you're looking for a quieter spot away from the action, head to the solarium. This adults-only area offers a peaceful retreat with comfortable loungers, a more serene atmosphere, and panoramic ocean views. Now, if you like to stay active, you'll love what's available on board. Many Royal Caribbean ships include a rock climbing wall, sports court for basketball or pickleball, and a mini golf course. And on newer ships, you might also find a zipline suspended across the ship's open-air boardwalk or an ice skating rink, both included in your cruise fare. The fitness center is also free to use and comes equipped with everything from treadmills and weights to resistant machines and stretching areas. On older ships, the gyms are a little more compact, but the newer ones rival what you find at home. While general access is free, some group classes like spin, yoga, or Pilates may have an added fee. Now, Royal Caribbean is famous for pushing the boundaries of what you can do at sea. On select ships, you'll find skydiving simulators, bumper cars, laser tag arenas, escape rooms, and even the North Star, a glass observation capsule that lifts you 300 feet above the ship for an unbeatable view. These premium attractions are unforgettable, but the escape rooms, skydiving simulators, and North Star have an added fee. There's also daily trivia, dance classes, game shows, and poolside contests all included, and they help keep the ship buzzing throughout the day. Trust me, you do not want to miss the belly flop competition. So whether you're looking to relax, break a sweat, or experience something totally unexpected, Royal Caribbean offers an incredible mix of included activities, and a few extras worth budgeting for too. While there's plenty for adults to enjoy, Royal Caribbean also does a great job catering to families, especially if you're cruising with kids or teens, and a lot of it is included in your cruise fare. For younger kids, the Adventure Ocean program offers age-specific spaces with supervised activities like crafts, science experiments, scavenger hunts, and group games. It's run by trained staff and is completely free during the day. Parents I've spoken to say their kids never want to leave, and that's always a good sign. Teens get their own space too, with more freedom to come and go. These teen lounges are relaxed hangout zones with games, music, and just enough structure without feeling like a daycare. If you're someone sailing with a baby or toddler, Royal Caribbean is one of the only cruise lines to offer a nursery program on select ships for kids aged 6 to 36 months. This one comes at an extra cost and fills up fast, so early reservations are a great idea. And for parents who want a night out, there's the late night party zone running from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It offers supervised care for a small fee so you can enjoy dinner or a show while the kids stay entertained. Whether you're cruising with toddlers, teens, or anyone in between, Royal Caribbean offers a solid mix of fun, freedom, and peace of mind for the whole family. Now let's talk about staying connected on board, because Wi-Fi isn't included in your cruise fare, and it's something you'll want to plan for ahead of time. Royal Caribbean offers Wi-Fi through its Voom internet service. The internet is faster than ever thanks to Starlink, but it's still pricey. I just purchased a package for my upcoming cruise, and it was priced around $25 per person per day. And as always, I recommend purchasing it in advance, as prices are higher once you're on the ship. Now, Even if you don't buy Wi-Fi, you'll still want to download the Royal Caribbean app before you sail. It's free to use on the ship and doesn't require a paid internet plan. Through the app, you can check the daily schedule, make dining and show reservations, and view your onboard account, so it's essential to download it before you sail. When your ship pulls into port, that's where the real adventure begins, but it's important to know that shore excursions aren't included in your cruise fare. Royal Caribbean offers a range of excursions that you can book directly through the cruise line. From catamaran sails and guided tours to ziplining and resort day passes, these come at an extra cost and can range anywhere from $30 to well over $200 depending on the experience. The benefit of booking through Royal Caribbean is peace of mind. If your tour runs late, the ship will wait for you, and you're booking with a vetted, insured operator. But that convenience comes with a big price tag. That said, you can absolutely explore the ports on your own. Many cruise ports have shopping, beaches, and transportation options right near the pier. Just make sure you're keeping track of ship time, not local time, because the ship won't wait for you if you're running late from a third-party tour. Now, if your cruise stops at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas, there's a perfect mix of included and paid options. The beaches, splash areas, Oasis Lagoon pool, and lunch are all free. And your drink package works here too. But if you want to visit the Thrill Water Park, ride the zipline, soar in the helium balloon, or reserve a cabana, those come at an additional cost. The water park alone can cost as much as a full day excursion, so it's worth comparing your options before you sail. We've mentioned it a few times now, but let's talk about gratuities. Royal Caribbean charges an automatic daily gratuity to your onboard account. It's $18.50 per person per day for standard staterooms and $21 per person per day for suites. These tips go towards your stateroom attendant, dining room servers, and other behind-the-scenes crew who make your cruise run smoothly. You can prepay these when you book or have them added daily while you're on board. It's the same amount either way. In addition to the daily rate, there's an 18% service charge automatically added to things like drinks, specialty dining, and spa treatments. It shows up right on your receipt, so there's no guesswork, and no need to tip again unless you want to recognize exceptional service. Just make sure to budget for gratuities ahead of time or prepay them before you sail so they don't surprise you at the end of your trip. If you'd rather not pay the daily gratuities, you can visit guest services and request to have them removed. But keep in mind, gratuities go a long way towards the crew members. Personally, I always leave them on. Room service is available 24/7 on Royal Caribbean, but it's not fully included. The continental breakfast, things like pastries, fruit, juice, and coffee, is free and can be ordered by filling out the breakfast card and hanging it on your door the night before. It's perfect for port days or when you want to fuel up without fighting the crowds at the buffet. And I like to order it for debarkation day so I can avoid the Windjammer, which is always packed with rushed passengers. For anything outside of the continental breakfast, things like burgers, sandwiches, wings, or late night snacks, Royal Caribbean charges a flat fee of $7.95 per order, plus an 18% gratuity. That fee covers your entire order. It's not per item, so it can be a good value if you're ordering for multiple people. The menu is pretty consistent across the fleet, and if you're staying in a suite, you might receive complimentary room service as part of your benefits. Now that you know what's included and what costs extra, here are a few quick tips to help you cruise smarter. First, book your extras like drink packages, specialty dining, shore excursions, and Wi-Fi before your cruise. Not only are the prices lower, but Royal Caribbean frequently runs sales, and you can rebook if the price drops. Second, take advantage of the free dining options. Between the main dining room, Windjammer Buffet, and grab-and-go spots like Sorrento's or Loco Fresh, there's more than enough variety to skip specialty dining altogether, only if you want to. And finally, be flexible. Sometimes the best experiences on board aren't planned. They're found by wandering, joining a trivia game on a whim, or stumbling into a live music event that ends up being your favorite night of the cruise. A little planning goes a long way, but definitely don't forget to enjoy the ride. Now you know exactly what's included in your Royal Caribbean cruise and what to budget for. If this helps you feel more prepared, hit that like button, subscribe for more cruise tips, and let me know in the comments, what are you most excited to try on board?